And as you already see, there's a lot of stuff right here on the stage. I could explain all of this because I've probably been a part of that for part of my life, but I won't, because we have a better person to explain everything that's going on and also give you a little bit of courage and also inspire you at some point. And this person is going to be Jānis Ozoliņš, who is the head of Valmiera YAMAHA Music School. He's also artistic director of the ensemble Epic Wolf Orchestra, and his presentation is very brief. Borders, there are no borders. I hope that's the correct presentation. Yeah. So Jānis.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. As mentioned before, I'm Jānis, and yes, I am really a person who are directing a music school, and I wanted to shortly tell about my experience, how I came to this, maybe my everyday work, or maybe my like hobby, actually. And yes, it works. Yes, good. About us, actually, I'm not alone. I'm together with my beautiful wife. You can see her in the picture. And yes, we are the owners of like our company, and it's called YAMAHA Music School. Have everyone heard something about YAMAHA Music School before? Maybe raise your hands if they have. Okay, I know that there are international public, and I hope that also the friends from Finland and Estonia also have heard. But yes, YAMAHA Music School, it's not actually my own business. I haven't created the idea and everything else. This business model is based on franchising. I think you know what does it mean, franchising. And yes, it's also one of opportunity how you can start maybe your own business, just to implement the good ideas in your own way. And the second brand, what we also created, and this is my own brand. This is Epic Wolf Orchestra. You will hear it a little bit later. You already heard some kind of few notes, but okay. I hope you will enjoy our also performance in this event. So, actually, when I was really young, about 5 years, in the kindergarten, we had like activity where the teachers asked us to write down what we are going to be in our lives. And I said I will be a manager, but like not like a usual manager, but a manager of the train. I like a driver of a train, and I didn't even know about everything about business or something else. I knew that the trains are big, and the driver is really great people who carries everyone to the place they want. And a few years later, maybe about 20 or 25 years later, somehow I decided that I want my own business, and I started actually from scratch, as you know, from idea, from some kind of hobbies maybe you are doing, and then you just realize, oh, okay, I can maybe earn money with it. And yes, and the really great inspiration for this was actually this guy. Who knows this actor? It's a Jack Black, yes, and there was one really a good movie from him called Rock School, and I started to play guitar when I was about 18 years old, and we had with my friends a band, and I was quitting all the schools where I was studying in the university and so on. I wanted to play the guitar as much as I can. And I saw the film with this guy behind me, and he was like myself. He was a rock musician. He wanted to play all the way the concerts everywhere, but he had no money. He need to pay rent, but he have no money, and he just started to be a teacher, but he somehow cheated here in this because he didn't have education. And it was kind of my story, because I also didn't have any education in guitar playing, and I couldn't be like a teacher in normal school and so on. I quit my studies. I went again to the high school. I started to study music theory, everything else, and just wanted to fulfill my dream to become like a professional musician. And later on, I understood that in Latvia, it's not so many options to become a famous artist and earn a lot of incomes, because our market is quite small. And if you want to earn a lot of money, we already have bands who are earning a lot of money. And for the rest of us, are a really small chance to be successful in this field. So I decided, okay, if I can't do this way, I will make my own school. And I started really about 10 years ago. And the first classes was about 10 people after 1 year. And it's kind of small amount of like our customers. But later on, after 10 years, we now are the biggest school in Latvia. We have almost 3,500 of students. So we have grown like in 10 years quite well, I think. And these main things that I said to myself, what works for me. At first, when I want to like get to some kind of result, I set some kind of achievable targets, because when you reach this target, then you feel happy, and then you can just set another new target and so on. If you set a really huge target to become the best school in the world, I think I won't realize it in 10 years. But I, step by step, I just want to as much as possible fulfill my targets and reach them. And of course, YAMAHA Music School, it's not like a normal music school. We need to be much more creative. We need to discover new methods how to teach for kids the music, because I think all our I can't say about Finland and Estonia because I haven't been there in music lessons, but as I know in Latvia, music lessons, actually there are statistics that the music lessons is that unloved lessons in the school, especially when it's above the grade 10. So we need to think how to make everything interesting, and so we just started to generate lots of crazy ideas, and the Epic Wolf Orchestra is actually one of the ideas that we thought that we need some kind of big ensemble who are just kicking all the events with their like powerful performances. So, and I think thinking about quality, you all know that quality now is really important. And it's also like a milestone for us that we are sorting a lot of teachers who can work in our school, who can't, and we even do their own, like we are doing the qualification and seminars for them that they can reach, gain much their confidence in lessons and also the quality of the teaching process. And about community, when this COVID time started, you know, we all needed to go to the online lessons, and music lessons in online mode, it's kind of hard to imagine actually. But in these 8 years before, we worked to make our community around our school as much as possible. We created a lot of events that are not connected with direct music teaching. We made a lot of activities connected with sport, with some kind of outdoor activities, a lot of musical events in our school, and so our parents from our students, they just believed that we will survive this COVID time even in online version, and we didn't lost a lot of clients actually in COVID time. But as I heard, a lot of other schools didn't have this community around the school, and so they have had much more losses with student numbers. And I think you all know that Apple is doing a great community work, because when the new Apple is coming out, all are standing in the rows to the shop and waiting when they can buy this new phone or computer and so on. In Latvia, we have a great community, like a national singing and dancing festival, where also it took place once in 5 years, and so everyone is waiting those concerts so much that they can't they like celebrating this concert in the final. And so we are also thinking about community, about innovation. So if we are talking, you are experts of innovations. Actually, I saw this Alex, yes, from Rocket Grip. The best innovation I have seen in Latvia for a few years in this time. And we also try to make innovations in music field. We just want to expand that lessons are not only like playing instruments and reading sheet music, but also doing some creative stuff. And I think you will see today also some kind of crazy thing going on. And experience, this is I think the most valuable thing for me, because when I was starting to create my own music school, I was kind of computer guy who was programming a lot of. I liked mathematics a lot, and these experiences help me now in music because I can understand a lot of technical things, and just to create some kind of interesting jobs and ideas. And so we just can help to our innovation and creativity with also with our experience. And so I think I was running so fast
for the